Hi everyone, welcome. FPL Matty here, and this is my first deadline stream of the season for FPL 2024 to 2025. Only hours away now from the first deadline. I can't wait for it. So if you are new here, be sure to get your comments and questions in ahead of today's deadline. Give us a subscribe and also give this video a like as well if you haven't done already. As it says in the description of the video, this is going to be the Game Week 1 deadline stream, and I'll be rating drafts with AI and also Q&A as well. So be sure to get those questions in, and I will try and give the answers, as will all of the people that are in the comments as well. I'm going to be doing all of the AI ratings from the Fantasy Football Hub as well. If it's something you're interested in, there's a link in the bio or in the comments of this chat as well. And you can get 50% off a membership or your money back as well if you don't win your mini league. And you'll see all the great benefits of that during this video when I rate the draft teams. But we'll bring up the comments that have come in so far. Can't wait for this deadline. My team is still in process as well at the moment. So I'm going to have to see what changes need to be made once this stream is done, or probably even during the stream as well. So let's bring up the comments. We'll just move this down slightly. Christian will be missing it with Archery, but good luck, everybody. He's had some very interesting picks for Game Week 1. I hope you're good, mate. FPL Pich is here as well. Hope you are well too, mate. But look, let's share screen and we'll start rating these teams. So I'm going to go to... Let's go to my Twitter first, and we'll share screen, and we'll go and have a look at the teams that people want rating. So I'm going to do a rating from myself, and then a rating from the AI as well, from Fantasy Football Hub. So we go on to here. There's actually been some breaking news as well tonight. Spurs have completed, it says close to completing. I've seen it's been revealed. Wilson Odobert from Burnley. Interesting, especially if he gets some minutes this season. Could be a cheap little FPL enabler. But I don't think it's anything that's going to be too huge at this stage. Nonetheless, let's bring up these drafts. Okay, let's go to my profile. Start rating some FPL drafts. There's been plenty as well that have come in. Strong amount of drafts. Let's just make sure there's not one on here. Let's do this one first. FPL PZ. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to try and screenshot the drafts into the Fantasy Football Hub app. And then if it doesn't quite get it 100% precise, then what I will then do is manually input it into the tool. And then obviously I will rate it myself. So we're going to save this one as on my screen. We'll save this draft here as FPL_P FPL_PZ. So that's the draft we're going to rate now on here. So this is, let's share screen again. I'll stop sharing that one. And we will share this screen here from the Fantasy Football Hub app. We'll bring up a couple more comments. Welcome, Zard. Hope you're good, mate. Welcome. This is Wrestling Film. Great to see you on here, mate. Let's go. Okay, so we are now going to start rating teams from my rating out of 10, the viewers' rating out of 10, and the AI. So this team is from FPL_PZ on Twitter. So if you're watching, we are going to do your team rating now. So let's reset this. Import from screenshot. And then hopefully you guys can see the team that I'm about to bring up. Okay. All right, so let's give it a go. All right, let's try that one again. Fetching and optimizing team for FPL underscore PZ on Twitter. So I've got the screenshot of his team on my screen, and he does have Henderson, Fabianski, Pedro Porro, Alexander Arnold, Lewis Hall, Barco, Robinson, Rodgers, Saka, Eze, Mo Salah, Solanke, Isak, and Pedro. So the screenshot that I've just imported has pulled out the exact team here on the AI rating, and then you click Save Plan, and then it brings out a team rating, predicted points, a game week rating, points per players for either one game week 1, predicted points, or 3 game week predicted points. So this team is FPL underscore PZ. They've given you a team rating of 87%. You can see that here in the corner. He's got Henderson in goal. Actually, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll make it so it's his precise screenshot, actually. So we'll make sure it's the exact team that he sent to me. So let's just toggle it slightly here. He's got Lewis Hall. He's got no Robinson. And he's got Isak in there. So we'll save that. That's his actual team. Wow. So he's got a 94% team rating. That's incredible. So the AI is rating his team at 94%. Predicted points of 66 points. A game week 1 rating of 91%. And on his team here, if you put Salah as his captain, Saka as his vice captain. So he's got 3.3 predicted points out of Henderson, 7.5 predicted points out of Salah, 7 out of Saka, 6.1 out of Eze, 7.2 out of Isak, 5 out of Solanke, and a 94% team rating on the Fantasy Football Hub. I think that's pretty good. I'm going to rate this team on a 3-4-3, and then we'll look at his bench. Fabianski's probably not going to play. Barco is rumoured to play. Rodgers is rumoured to get minutes. Robinson's rumoured to get minutes. So I'm going to give this team, it's got a 94% rating. I'm liking the keeper. I'm liking all 3 of the defenders. Oh, that's such a good midfield. There's no Haaland, though. And I've already said Haaland's my number 1 most essential pick in FPL. So because of that, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. So if you're watching FPL underscore PZ, your team has a solid squad. 94%, 8 out of 10 from me, 91% for game week rating. In 3 predicted weeks, here you go. You can see what your 3 predicted weeks are. Salah's got some big scores in there. Very nice squad. So that's the first one we're rating. We're getting ready to bring up the next one. So if you have a team you want me to rate on this stream right now, go onto my Twitter at FPL MattDay. You'll see the thread where I talk about rating your teams, and just put it on there and I will rate it live on this stream. 8 out of 10, 94%. FPL Roo, hope you're good, mate. Great to see you in the stream. Really enjoyed your stream earlier as well, mate. Yep, if you send it to Twitter, mate, I will do it on here. Yep, that's right, mate. Yeah, you can save that plan. So it saves it. And if you want to join this Fantasy Football Hub, if you like it, I've got a link in my bio, so you can all join it. You get 50% off with the link. Yeah, cool. I can do that as well. So let's do the next one. I've got to do it in order of the people that have sent them to me. So we will go to... Going to pull up another team now. We'll go from top to bottom. So FPL West Ham. So if you're watching, mate, your team is about to be rated, my friend. So FPL West Ham, I can see his team right now. And he does indeed, but just like his name, he's got a triple up on West Ham players. So FPL West Ham. So let's rate your team. Okay. So you go reset team. Import from screenshot. FPL West Ham's team is about to come up on screen. And here it is. That's his full squad. So you go save plan. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly get his team on exactly how he's put it. So he doesn't have João Pedro. He's got Lewis Hall in. He's got Isak in, and he has benched Mikalenko. And he's benched João Pedro. He has benched Barco. And he's playing Eze. So we'll save plan. Wow. FPL West Ham. Very impressive. 95% team rating. So that's the highest so far. So I'm just going to quickly note this down. So we know who's had the best rating so far. So FPL_PZ, 94%. FPL West Ham, 95%. This is from AI. And I gave FPL PZ 8 out of 10. And that was purely, he didn't get higher because he didn't have Haaland. 67.5 predicted points. A game week rating of 93 points. We'll stick the predicted 3 game weeks on there for every single team that we rate. So in his lineup, similar to the last one, Salah, 7.5 points predicted against Ipswich. Isak at 7.2 points. FPL West Ham's got the captain's armband on Salah. Diogo Jota coming in at 5.4 points. He's got Bowen in there as a West Ham fan. For him, he's a West Ham fan, not me. That's a very strong pick. Trent in there as well. That's 2 drafts out of 2. He's gone with Areola at 4.5 million. I'm going to rate this team because I like the forward line. He's got a good bench depth with João Pedro, Barco, Mikalenko. Strong midfield and a nicely balanced defence. Again, no Haaland. And I know it gets 1% more than FPL_PZ, but I'm going to have to give this an 8 out of 10 because there's no Haaland, but strong, very, very strong team. So get your comments, questions, thoughts in. If you want your team rated, then go on to my Twitter, _FPL Matty. You have to be following me to get it rated. It's on Fantasy Football Hub's AI. You can become a member with 50% off. Join the link in the bio of this video, and you get your money back if you don't win your mini league. FPL Pulisic has sent his new team, so your team will be rated on this stream, my friend. FPL_MFZ. No, I'm not American, mate. I'm English, Australian. I live in Australia, so I'm English and Australian, to be honest. 2 passports. Christian B, yours is going to be the next team to be rated. A big, big watcher of this channel. Always. So, a bit of a spoiler for his team. He always has the biggest differentials you're ever going to see. So, your rating could be a bit lower than the others because, yeah, there's lots of different teams. So, we're going to put Christian in here. FPL MFZ, if you want your team rated, there's a thread I've got on my Twitter page at FPL MattDay. You've got to be following me, and then you have to put your draft into the tweet. You'll see it on there, and then I'll rate it, mate, on the stream, live on the stream. Also, subscribe if you're new as well. Just hit the subscribe button. All right, let's do Christian's team. And this is all being rated by myself and also AI. All right, here we go. Another team. That one didn't work. Let's do it again. It's not liking Christian's team. Let's try it again. So if you want your team rated, mate, head to my Twitter, FPL MattDay, same as my YouTube handle. You'll find the tweet on there. You've got to be following me on Twitter. Put your team on on the post, and then I'll drop it into here, mate. Yeah, I'll rate it for you, mate. That's all you got to do. And if you're kind enough, just subscribe to the channel. All right, here we go. Again, okay, it's not working for Christian. I'm not sure what's going on, so we're going to try it one more time. There's always going to be teething problems. Nice one, mate. You'll have your team rated. There is a few, so you may need to tune in, either stay tuned into the stream, or if you're out and about, you might have to wait about 15 minutes because we've got quite a lot of quite a few to get through. All right, so we're now going to do third time lucky. And this could just be the screenshot right there. The screenshot might not be good enough quality. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to manually input Christian's team in. So he has got Areola in goal. He has got, I don't know where Christian finds some of these players, to be honest. Do love it though. All right. He's got a Nottingham Forest keeper that looks like he's actually left the game. So he's got a goalie called Paulson. That's probably why the screenshot doesn't work, because he's got a goalkeeper as his reserve keeper that is now no longer in the game, and he's been sold by Forest. So look, we're just going to have to put Turner in there because, sorry, mate, no one knows who your goalkeeper is. All right, let's go into Nico Williams. He's got in there. He has Trent. He has Van de Ven. This is what I mean. He has the most different team you can have. It's great fun. Barco. All right, midfielders. He's got Bergvall from Spurs. He is a Spurs fan. He's adamant that he's going to be a good pick, so we'll see. Gordon. Mbuemo. I do like that pick. I think it's a great pick. Minter. I think that's another good pick. Salah. Haaland. Big Dom. Solanke. Oh, some good predicted points there for Solanke, I have to say. Got Wood. Missed one of his defenders. He's got Anderson. So let's save. All right. We'll bring his team rating up again in a minute. Okay, so Tom, if you have a teammate, head to Twitter. You've got to be following me. So everyone that sent their team has to be following on Twitter for me to be able to rate it, or else, because I'm only rating the people that follow my Twitter and have sent it on Twitter. So you've got to send it on the post, because that's how I'm doing it. Yeah, so it's just it was a first come first serve basis. So yeah, that's how I'm doing it, mate. So you just got to go onto my Twitter at FPL MattDay. Subscribe as well if you're new. Okay, mate, as long as you've subscribed to this channel and you can confirm you've subscribed, then type your team into the comments. and then I'll do it, mate. But you've got to subscribe to the channel or Instagram at FPL MattDay. Give me a follow. Sounds good. Oh, mate, it's a brilliant tool. It's a brilliant tool. All right, so Christian's team. He gets the lowest score so far, 63%. Let's make sure I've got his exact lineup in, because I don't think I have, because Haaland's not there. Okay, so he's benched Bergvall and he's played Salah. He's benched Barco. He's played Haaland. And he's benched Anderson. And he's played Williams. All right, that should bring his team up. And he's captained Gordon. As captain. No, we want him to be captain. Captain changed to Gordon. There we go. All right, now it's gone up to 83%. So Christian's now 83%. So it's the lowest we've had so far. 83%. Game week rating of 83% as well. Highest predicted point scorer is Salah, 7.5. 3-4-3. I love his midfield. I like his attack. I think the wood pick's really good. Not 100% sold on the Areola, Van der Ven, Nico Williams 3. Not quite feeling that. I like the difference of Gordon as his captain, which is good. Nice predicted points in the next 3 as well for Gordon. I'm going to give Christian, even though I really like him and I like his contributions to the channel, I'm going to give his team a 7 out of 10, because I like the wood pick. I like the Salah Haaland double up, but yeah, I'm just worried with Van der Ven, Williams, Areola. But he's got a lot of differentials in there. So yeah, solid enough for a 7 out of 10. Unfortunately, only 83% from the AI. Welcome to the stream, mate. I hope you're good. All right, so let's bring up some more. Okay, so actually, let's go back to the other post, and then we'll do those 2 in there. We'll go back onto this post, because this post had a lot of them on there. So I've done West Ham, done Christian. All right, FPL ihou. Time to do your team. He's a fellow Spurs fan. Might be tuning in. He's in Sydney, I think. Or might be in Melbourne. No, I think he's Sydney. He's Sydney based. Dinosaurs just said, sorry, Christian, but your team is dead. All right. Let's rate FPL ihou. So now we're doing FPL ihou. Come on. Wow, what have I done wrong for the screenshots not to be working? There's a couple that has happened to now. The first couple that worked nicely. There we go. I think I didn't have it on the game week 1 bit. Okay. Safe plan. All right, that's a lot quicker. It's a lot better. All right, FPL ihou, a fellow Spurs fan as well. So let's see what Spurs players he has got in. I'm just going to make sure the team he sent me on the screenshot. Okay, so he's actually put his squad on there. So he hasn't put his starting lineup. So I'm going to just pick my team based on how I think he's going to pick his. So I reckon he'll start Porro, and I definitely think he plays Haaland, and I reckon he'll bench either Smith Rowe or Munoz. So I'll go with Munoz. I think he'll go for a 3-4. Maybe he'll bench Robinson and play Munoz. So I think he'll go for a 3-4-3. Captain, he's got the Son, so we know that's there, which I think is a great pick. Son's got an incredible record against Leicester. I actually really like that pick. All right, so he's got a team rating of 89%. Sorry, I should have actually been talking about the predicted points a little bit more often. So sorry, but if you are watching and your teams come up, there is a predicted points on there as well. 85% game rating. You can see your next 3-week predicted points there as well. Best scoring player is Isak and Haaland at 7.2. Yeah, I like it. This is a good draft. I like Robinson. I like his game week 2 fixture there against Leicester and his game week 3 fixture against Ipswich. I like his front three, his template, but I think it's strong. Midfield's brilliant. You've got goals with Son, Jota, Eze, Smith Rowe could be a really good pick this season. Porro, Konsar is a good little buy at 4.5. Munoz, and then in goal he's gone with Pickford, which I think is very solid. 89%, 61.3 points. Yeah, I'm going to give this one another 8 out of 10. I think this is strong. Very strong. So thanks, FPL IHOU. All right, another avid watcher of the podcast, and he might be tuned in right now. This is Wrestling Film Martin Watchhorn. Your team is about to get rated. This is and I know a lot of people that have sent me their teams. They're probably going to have changed in the last few days, but there's not much I can do about that. Sorry. So I am using the Fantasy Football Hub tool to rate it as well. It is really, really cool. Okay. This is Wrestling Film. Here we go. Just make sure it does it. Predicted game week 1. Import his team. And let's see what it does. And here it is. He can't wait for the criticism. All right. Let's make sure we've got your lineup as per the screenshot. Save plan. All right, so he's got Henderson in goal. He's benched Barco. He's playing Saliba's come in here, mate, ahead of Timber, which I think's wrong. This seems to have a different. This looks like a different team. All right, let's reset. All right, we'll try again. In the meantime, we'll bring up this best 6.5 midfielder. It's tricky. It's tricky. I don't mind Kulusevski at the moment. His preseason form's been good. Yeah, I just thought that. This is a interesting one. Had some good games last season for Burnley when he played, but yeah, he's very young. Yeah, he does look good on the videos. Very young. All right, I don't know what is going on with Martin's screenshot, so let's just do it manually. So goalkeepers, he's got Henderson. Let's reset the team. All right, we're going to try it one more time. Reset team. What I will say, I think the AI is very good here in Fantasy Football Hub. When you manually enter the team, I think it struggles a little bit more otherwise. All right, we're just going to manually enter in his team. Henderson. And he's got Miguel. Defense. Porro. Hall. If you're new here as well, you've just tuned in or this is the first time, hit the subscribe button, give the video a like, be sure to share it as well. Seen a few drafts now with Munoz. Interesting. I like it. Barco, very popular. All right, mids. Jota, another popular pick. Oh, that's the wrong Jota. Let's go. We'll put Diogo. And then we'll go with Rodgers and Bruno. I like this pick. Gordon. Smith Rowe. Okay. All right. You know what? He's not starting Smith Rowe, so we're just going to keep this for now. We'll make sure it'll predict his 11 anyway. In squad. Solanke. Haaland. Isak, who's his captain. Oh, okay. We're going to save. We're going to try and bin him off. And we're going to try and do Smith. Let's try. If you're watching This Is Wrestling Film, still, mate, let me know if this screenshot is your actual locked-in team, or is it a concept team? Because it's saying that you don't have enough money in the bank. So we are just going to build it based on the lineup that you sent me, which is this 3-4-3. We're going to save it. Gives you an 85% team rating. Also says there's 3 million in the bank. I think there's supposed to be 2.5 mil. Yeah, I'm not sure, mate. It might just be. I might just have done something wrong when I'm playing around with this little bit of tech. But either way, mate, 85%. It's not bad. 59.5 predicted points. Doesn't. Let's just do it for the one game week. There we go. Okay, let's try this. Sorry, lads. There you go. All right. Brilliant. Love it. Don't know why I've put... don't know how that did that. All right. So 82%. So it's just gone slightly down now without Salah. Predicted points of 57.6. Let's give his team a rating. So I'm just going to quickly note that down here. This is Wrestling Film. He had 82%. Okay, so he's got Henderson in goal, very popular pick. Pedro Porro and Hall, very popular picks. Timber, we're not sure if he's going to sign. We're not sure if he's going to start or not for Arsenal. Diogo Jota, Rodgers, Bruno, and Gordon. Slanky, Haaland, and Isak, so a pretty template front three. Captain's armband on his screenshot is on Isak. So let's see if that changes anything. 81%, so it's now gone down. Sorry, mate. I actually like the front three. I really like the Bruno, Fernandes, Gordon, Jota pick. And I like Porro and Hall and Henderson. Not as keen on Timber and Rodgers. I'm just not sure how secure their starts are. So I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10 because I think he's hit all the right points with the front three. He's got two really good defenders in Hall and Porro and a good goalkeeper, and I really like three of his midfielders. So, and I think Bruno Fernandes could be a really good differential that not a lot of people have gone with. So, yeah, solid team. And yeah, it's fun, mate. It's yeah, a little bit fiddly sometimes, but yeah, it's been good fun. We've still got plenty to go through. So Sam, yeah, so if anyone wants their team rated, I'm going to try and get through as many as I can on this stream. You just got to head to my Twitter, give me a follow, send your team on one of the tweets. You'll see there's a couple there where I'm asking people for their drafts. And then if you're new here, hit the subscribe button as well if you're brand new to this channel and this is the first time you are watching. We've got some good views in at the moment. Quite a few coming from YouTube as well. So like this video and subscribe if you are new. It all helps. All right, now I'm going back on Twitter. I'm going to go to the next team. Conj108, another Spurs fan like myself, who supports this channel a lot. So thank you to everyone that does. It's deadline day. Let's do another one. Let's rate another team. All right, FPL Conj or Kong. All right, we're going to reset this. Let's see what optimized team does. Okay, so optimized team on Fantasy Football Hub actually gives you the optimal lineup. Oh, wow. Have a look at this, mate. Your team has now gone up to 88%. So it's literally gone from 81% to 88%. So it's telling you that if you play Smith Rowe over Rodgers, drop Timber and play Munoz, then your team goes up to 88% and 61.2 points. There you go. That's all good, mate. Yeah, thanks, mate. I really appreciate all your support. And yeah, hopefully now, like, obviously I'm rating, like, when I'm doing my rating, I'm rating based on the lineup. That's what I'm basing on. Some squad, but mainly I'm doing it on the lineup. And this is just optimal. Look at that rating change. That's incredible. So there you go. I'm going to have to optimize everyone's teams now. So this video is going to go even longer. But yeah, this is really cool. So I'm actually one of the affiliates for Fantasy Football Hub. So if you like this tech, you can get a membership. It's 50% off. They'll give you your money back if you don't win your mini league. So you can head to the link in my bio of this video, and it will give you the money off, which is good. Yeah, I'm good, mate. I hope you're well. Yeah, how good is that feature, mate? I can't believe it. Ahmed, if that's your team, mate. Oh yeah, you've already put it through the AI, so I'll just rate it for you separately. Yeah. All right. What we'll do now, we'll bring up another team. Sells from Forest and Henderson. I don't mind it. I'm not a huge fan of goalie rotations. I prefer just to stick with the number one that I trust and, you know, hope that he does well over a season. But if you're going to do it, then that's a decent pair of keepers, mate. All right. Whilst we're bringing up the next team to rate, which is Conj, we'll answer this. So Ahmed has got his team here, which got 97% from the AI. It is good. It's actually a really nice team. Looking at that, Palmer, Bruno, Eze, Salah. I do give people less of a rating for not having Haaland, so that's a because I like Porro, Gvardiol, Cancer, Palmer, Bruno, Eze. I love that midfield, and I like the forwards. I've got to give that an 8 out of 10. Great team. All right, FPL Conj. Here we go. Let's get this to work. This is fetching and optimizing my team. Let's see what that is. That ain't my team. Okay. All right, FPL Conjure. I have no idea what some of these. I've no idea what some of these teams are that they're doing. So that the AI is bringing out. I'm going to try my best to just do it again. Yeah, I'm based in Australia. Yeah, I was born in the UK but lived here for ages now. So basically, Aussie. Yeah. Subscribe if you're new, and yeah, if you love your fantasy sports, and yeah, just give me a follow on Twitter or X. It's at FPL Matty. We're going to bring Conjure's team in now. Okay. I wonder if I've got to just keep resetting it. Predicted game week 1. Could even be the way I'm doing the screenshots. So I don't know what it is. A lot of them are working and some of them don't. Also, if you send me your team on Twitter, we're going to try and get through every single one that we can. Yeah, going to try my best. We've actually had way more responses than I thought we were going to get, which is awesome. Hall. Starting to see more and more Lewis Halls now. Concerts in so many teams. Porro, I'm a Spurs fan. I'm seeing Porro in nearly every draft, and even I can say, like, you ain't getting clean sheets out of that guy. So you're not buying him for clean sheets, that's for sure. Mids, Eze, seen him in nearly every draft. Seen Jota and Salah in most drafts. Odegaard, not seen him in too many drafts. He was popular at the start. Great record against Wolves as well. So definitely someone, if he's in your team, make sure you start him. Seen Rodgers in quite a few. It's now a couple in a row now that I've seen Bruno Fernandes. And then this one has the template front three, which I think you can all guess is Haaland, Isak, and Solanke. Safe plan. All right, so he's literally just put his squad in. So I'm going to pick his lineup on how I think he will play it. So I think it will play Hall and not Barco. I think he will not play Rodgers and he'll play Bruno. And I don't think he'll play... Oh, I've put the wrong Jota in again. I did this on another one, sorry. There we go. And I think he will drop Robinson. Let's try this. All right. Hold on, everyone. I need to put a mouse on. All right. All right, 2 seconds, everyone. I'm still here. I'm just putting the mouse connected in. Sorry about that. All right, hopefully you can hear me now. I was just saying, FPL Con, I really like his team. He's got a high rating, 93% on the AI. Predicted points of 65.8. 91% game week rating for game week 1. Highest point scorer, Haaland and Isak, 7.2. I like his defence. I like his midfield. I was saying before I went on mute, I think Erdegaard's okay. I'm going to give this... It's a good team. It's a good team. I've not given anyone more than an 8 yet. He's got Raya. I'm going to give it an 8. I'm going to give it an 8 as well. I think this is strong. There is a couple of players that can tip teams over to a 10, but you will see as we go along. We'll zoom in. We're going to optimize his team in a minute as well. There's that feature ready. It's literally the team that we put out. There you go. Welcome to the stream. Ahmed, I think we rated your team before. Are you or is this another Ahmed? Yeah, if this is your teammate, you've got to post it on Twitter to get the AI rating. So yeah, we're making sure everyone follows on Twitter and then post their team on there, and then I'm rating it, mate, because we're taking them all from Twitter. Subscribe if you're new. Give the video a like. Probably going to be streaming for a while today, so yeah, feel free to tune in and out of the video or have a break if you need. If you like the FF Hub, you can go to the link in the bio of the video. You can subscribe for 50% off. You get your money back if you don't win your mini league, so it's really good. As you can see from what we've done so far, it's been pretty cool. There's loads of tools on here as well, but we're just using the AI one. Should I go for Doku or Garnacho? Garnacho. Actually, going back to 6.5 million midfielders, Garnacho, he's one of the best. He's one of the best. Yeah, Van der Ven's nailed, mate. Oh, yeah, cool. That's good. Yeah, I think I just answered it, mate. Yeah, thanks, mate. Appreciate it. All right, next team. What I'll do is I'm going to actually stop sharing that screen. I'm going to share... I was going to share this one so people can see. This is what I'm actually doing. So I'm taking teams from here. This is my Twitter. And then I'm doing this. I wonder if the quality of the screenshot has to be like really high quality for the AI to work. And then I'm going like this. And then I'm just saving it in here. FPL screen. Saving it. All right, so this one now we're going to do screenshot for Tim Rogers. He's got aggressive week 1, and he's going to wildcard in week 2. So stop sharing that screen. So that's just what I'm doing in the background, just so everyone knows what is going on. And then I'm going back to the predicted points tool in FF Hub. Sorry, no, the rate my team tool. Yeah, I reckon he starts, mate. Nice goal on the Community Shield. I think he's one of Man United's stronger players now, and I think he's too important to their team. All right, now we're importing this. Please, come on. We don't want to have to manually enter this one. All right, this one's in. But, yeah, this one's in. This one works. Brilliant. All right. Tim Rogers. Let's do your lineup. So, oh, it's not letting me save plan on this one. Okay, we need to put a forward in. So his third forward is Isak. Save plan. All right, so Porro in. Fraser out. Jota in. Barco out. Slanky, and he's captained Saka. Captain change to Saka. Save. All right. 87% team rating. 62.3 points, 86 game week rating. He's got 0.5 million in the bank as well. All right, so he's got Henderson in goal, Porro. He's actually got Trent. Okay. So I was going to say, this was a random pick here. All right, so he's got Trent in there. Oh, he's got Trent there. Who's his other one then? Oh, he's gone with Barco. Okay, so this fella is in his team from Ipswich. He's gone with Barco. A lot of people have had Barco in their bench, so yeah, sorry about that. 89% team rating now. All right, so we're just going to note that down, and then I'm going to rate his team out of 10. He says he's got an aggressive game week 1. How aggressive do we think he's gone? He's got midfielder Bruno, Saka, Gordon, Jota, Salah. He's got a front 2. I think captaining Saka in game week 1 is very aggressive. He could easily come out in that Wolves game and grab a goal or 2 and get a really good start. Yeah, this is it. I actually agree with this. I think it's a lovely pick because home game for Saka, home game for Arsenal. It's actually a really good pick now I'm looking at it. You know, you're looking at a team that finished second and not many people have him. Very interesting. But yeah, no, I think a lot of people are more excited by Salah as well. Yeah, mate, your team will be soon. Your team will be soon. Unfortunately, we've got quite a few to get through. All right, so I'm going to give this team. I know this is going to sound boring, but this is another 8 out of 10. There's no Haaland. I love his midfield. I love that captain pick, but I'm not sure on Barco. And I think if he maybe went, I don't know, found a way to maybe downgrade Bruno, and you could even do like a consult for Trent, find a way for Haaland. I just have this thing where I just think having Haaland in and getting him in early is decent. But yeah, solid 8 out of 10 for Tim. We're going to click optimize team and see what happens. This gives him a 91%. And it changes his captain to Mo Salah. There you go. And it gives him 91% and 65.7 points. So that's what would happen if you captain Salah. All right, Tim Rogers, you're done, mate. Ali Deli Ngozi. Time to rate your squad. Just realised I don't need to screenshot any of these images. I can just save the pictures. How stupid. It's going to save us a lot more time. All right, let's reset. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Oh, to be fair, I don't have either. All right, this team is coming in. Oh my god, why is this bloody picture? There's me saying it'd be quicker, probably be easier if I saved it under a name that we could all find. Your screen 7. Okay. Here we go. Please work. Ali Deli Ngozi. Just going to put this here. Ali Deli Ngozi. Here comes your team. Right, no luck. Let's try it again. I think this screenshot was a bit fuzzy. There we go. It's only missing a goalkeeper. So he had all right, so let's do his keepers. He's got Raya, Turner. He had Barco. To be fair, I think this is the first draft we've rated with Gameweek in. I think Trent's becoming a way more popular pick. Let me know in the comments if you've got Gameweek. He's in my team at the moment. I think he's a good pick. Let's do his midfield. This must be some stuff. I don't know how this team's come up, to be honest. We've got Haaland. This guy's captain to Isaac. And then midfield, he has Salah, Eze, Harry Winks, Garnacho, and oh wow, first one I've seen, Declan Rice. There you go. All right, so he starts Porro, not Winks. He is starting Haaland and not Davis. He is starting Harwood Woods, Salah, not Harwood Woods, Harwood. Let's call him Harwood. Okay, and he's starting Raya over Turner. Save plan. Okay, 3-4-3. 90% team rating. So this is the team for. Where's he gone? Ali Deli Ngozi sent his team on Twitter, 90% rating. So he has got 3-4-3. The Rice one's interesting. Like, this isn't like the Euro fantasy where you get those ball recoveries. Garnacho, another sort of cheapie. This is a Salah Haaland draft, and a Salah Haaland draft is basically a draft where you have to make a few sacrifices, and you can see that he's had to make some sacrifices. High rating at 90%. It's a high rating at that percentage, 100%. But because I think he's had to sacrifice a lot, I know he's managed to get Salah and Haaland in, but just think he's had to sacrifice in a few too many areas. He's got Gameweek and Porro in there though. Raya, he's covered Arsenal defense. Eze, yeah. Again, I'm gonna go 7.9 out of 10 on this. 7.9 out of 10. Strong, but yeah, nothing's quite tipped me to an 8.5 or a 9 yet. Shall I pick Doku or Silva? I'd go Silva. If that's who I was picking between. Yeah, I agree. He's not as attacking at the end of last season. Yeah, true. Cooper's got Gameweek as well. All right, so let's reset that. Now, let's see how many we've got on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. So from this tweet I'm on now, I've got 4 more teams, and then we're going to go do 2 more, and then I've got a bunch of notifications that have come in from this stream. So then it will be those ones. So we're not too far off now. Okay. No idea what was going on with Twitter, to be honest. We're going to have to close Twitter and bring it back up. Hey, mate. Hope you're good. All right. If you have just joined the stream, give this video a like. Subscribe if you're new. Yeah, hope you're enjoying it. Mate, we're actually currently going through about another bunch of teams right now, mate. So if you want your team rated, you're gonna have to post it on Twitter, mate. Yeah, unfortunately, you've just got a lot of teams to go through. Or if you stay tuned on this stream, and we get through all of them, then you can type your team in, and then I'll start taking a few more. Okay. We're getting through it though. Tim's done. Ali Day's done. FPL AIsh. I think it's like some sort of Italian name. So sorry, I have no idea how to pronounce that. But we're going to do your team. So let's save your screenshot. Cool. All right. Time to do another team. So for those that don't know, all these teams are being rated by Fantasy Football Hub's AI, and then I'm rating the teams afterwards. So, yeah, it's been pretty good so far. Some work, some don't. I'm going to go back out. This definitely isn't the team. B. Right, what we're going to do. I'm going to have to do another manual one. It's a bit hit and miss. I think the AI itself is really, really good. And the optimized team function is incredible. But the screenshot function can be a bit difficult. And it can depend on how blurry the screenshot is that I get given. Anyway, it's very easy just to search and do this. So all right, so first Sleeper I've seen in a while. Robinson. Yeah, I've seen Faze in plenty of. Oh no, we haven't actually had Faze in too many, considering he's a 4 million option. Mitchell and Greaves. Erdegaard, seen him in a few now. Starting to see this combination a lot, Saka and Salah. It's very tempting. It's very tempting, and I think it's very attacking early on, and I like it. Smith Rowe, seen him in a lot of teams now. Let me see what forwards he's got. Oh, okay. Isaac Watkins. Solanke. Let's save it. All right. So he's got Saliba. Oh my God. So we've got a bench of Smith Rowe, Faze, and Greaves. Yeah. And this guy's captained Saka. All right. So a team rating of 88%. That's pretty strong. He's got Areola, Saliba, Robinson, Mitchell, Erdegaard, Saka, Salah, Nkunku. I like the midfield. I think the attack's really good. Yeah, I agree with this. I think it's a great midfield. Sorry, great attack. And Watkins is a good pick. Bench is okay. Smith Rowe's a good option. Faze as well. Greaves 4 mil. I'm not sure on Robinson, Mitchell for game week 1. That's probably what's letting it down, and Areola as well. So I'm going to give this one a 7.5 out of 10. But there's some really, really good points about it. All right, we'll get ready to do the next team. Vase has asked me just to quickly rate his team, so we're not going to put it through the AI. I'll just give it a quick rate out of 10. Good defense. Great midfield. I like the Havertz pick as well. 8. It's another 8 out of 10. I'm waiting for a 9 out of 10. We might not get a 9 out of 10. We'll just have to find out. Stay tuned. All right, now we have YIBTF. YIBTF. So far, we've rated 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is going to be the 10th team we've rated. It's taken an hour. All worth it, though. We're going to try this. YIBTF. Come on, this one's got to work. He wants the first 9 out of 10. You never know, mate. Oh, come on, this has to work. First time I've seen this goalkeeper in this team, by the way. Wow. It's not working. Come on, come on, come on. All right. I'm going to try it again. The screen stopped sharing because I'm just changing. Reset team. Okay. Okay, so the reason the one just now didn't work is because the screenshot didn't have the bench was cut off at the bottom. So if you're screenshotting your team for this, you just need to make sure you've got the full screenshot and it's clear as well. So yeah, I think that's why some don't work. In the meantime, get your questions, comments, thoughts in, and we'll get to them. Just setting up the team now for YIBTF on Twitter. We're just doing your team now. All right, defenders. And then we'll share screen. So all the viewers, you will see his team very shortly. It's pretty good. This one's very different, actually, which is probably why I'm kind of liking it. It's quite refreshing. Midfield. And then his forwards. I like this forward line. I'm actually liking this forward line. Save plan. And this guy's captained Salah. And benched him. All right. We're sharing screen. And YIBTF. We're about to see your team rating on screen. Before we do, actually, we'll quickly check these comments that have come in. Yeah, I've heard that about Watkins. Yeah, Slanky would start, in my opinion, mate. Porro, Havertz, or Saliba, Solanke? Saliba, Solanke. Arsenal have a better defence, and Solanke will outscore Havertz, in my opinion. And that's not just because I've got a Spurs shirt on. It happened last season as well. All right, so 86% AI team rating for YIBTF, 60.3 points predicted, 84% game rating. He has Anana as his keeper, back three of Porro, Akanji, and Saliba. Surely that's not his midfield that he sent me, is it? No, he started Barco, not Winks. Okay. We do it again. Save plan. Still gets an 84%. Kulusevski is a nice tidy pick, and Nkunku. Haaland, Isak, and Havertz. I like this team. Maybe Barco starting could be, Kulusevski's a good preseason form, but again, could be a little bit hit and miss. It's hard to say. And Nana, I'm not really too comfortable with Man United's defense. I'm going to give this one a 7 out of 10. And the AI, though, has given it an 84%. So it's not the lowest. The lowest we've had was... Actually, it is the lowest. No, 83% is the lowest we've had so far. So there you go. All right, we go on to our next team. If you've got any questions as well, get them in the comments. We'll have breaks during these team reviews. Subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Twitter at FPL MattDay. That's where we're getting all of the screenshots sent in. Give the video a like, get your comments, questions, share the channel. If you want to join Fantasy Football Hub, so this is the AI technology I'm using on the screen. And there's lots of other things on here, expert reveals, toolbox, content. There's just so much on here. Then all you got to do is you go to the link in my bio. You can get 50% off a membership. They'll also give you your money back if you don't win your mini league. So it's actually really cool. It's kind of like a win-win because you buy your membership, and then if you don't win your mini league, you just get your money off. Oh, here we go. 63% off this premium membership is what it is. So I think that's pretty good. Anyway, let's bring up some of these questions. Yes, I think Jota starts. I would say Nkunku and Mooney's. Yeah, I agree, mate. Yeah, Henderson's better pick. Fair enough if you want to go Rodgers. So you've got to send it on Twitter, mate, and follow on Twitter at FPL MattDay, and then I'll rate your team. Same as you, mate. If you're sending your team, you've got to follow on Twitter and send it on there. And subscribe on YouTube as well. Riley, would you rather Bruno and a 4.5 forward or Gordon and João Pedro. I've already said I'm not the biggest João Pedro fan in FPL. It's not because I don't rate him as a player. He's just hit and miss. He might start well, but then he'll just disappear out the lineup. I really like Gordon, So I think you'll get value for money out of Pedro early on, and you're always going to get value for money out of Gordon. So I'd go Gordon and Pedro. All right, so there is a post on Twitter where I ask people. Basically, you'll see this video advertised on Twitter. You can just post your draft team on there, mate. I'll find it. All right, we're going to finish off the ones from the original post. FPL Matty, we've got Ed as well, and then we've got more and more teams to rate. All right, FPL Matty. We'll do your team in a second. Brighton have bought a new striker. There you go. Could be over before it's begun for João Pedro. Sorry. Right, what we would love is for the AI to read this next screenshot to perfection, please. So, FPL Matty. Here we go. We'll do your team in a second. I love that you're a Bournemouth fan, mate. I know that area very, very well. But yeah, very tough. But you got good money for him, and I think Bournemouth will do well this season. Good coach. I wouldn't pick him yet, mate. He's just come back from the Olympics, but I think once we know he's ready to start and he's going to be into the side, I think he'll be very good. Very good. Get in. This team's worked. Great news. All right. Awesome, mate. We'll get it. We'll rate every team. Yeah. This is a great point by Freddy. Welbeck always turns up out of nowhere with goals as well. Oh yeah, we spoke about that before. Okay, so his third striker was it always seems to miss Isak on this. Okay, so he started his bench. Bergvall, Faze, Johnson. And his captain was Salah. Okay. You can all see that 94% for this team, a 3-4-3, 66.4 points, 92% game rating. FPL Matty, 94%, not the highest that we've had tonight. The highest we had was FPL West Ham at 95%. Henderson in goal, Gabriel, Konsa, Hall, Salah, Jota, Martinelli, Smith Rowe, Haaland, Havertz, and Isak, Matthews, Johnson, and Bergvall. I'm going to give this team a very well balanced defense. Martinelli probably throws off the midfield a little bit for me, as does maybe not necessarily Smith Rowe, but attack's really good. Attack's the best part of this team. This is another 7.8 to 7.9 for me. We're going to go in at 7.8 because I'm not sure on Martinelli. Maybe for one game, but I'm just not sure on it after that. And yeah, just not sure if it's worth using a Spurs space for Bergvall right now. Albeit he could end up being an absolute bargain at some point at 4.5 mil. Let's optimize your team, see if it does anything different. Nah, keeps it at the exact same. Yeah, nice side, but yeah, 7.8 for me. But 94% according to the AI, so the robot knows more than me. Let's bring up some more comments. Henry, if you've posted this team on Twitter, it will get reviewed. Yeah, nothing wrong with that, mate. Have 4 million goalkeeper, and then hopefully he comes into the side. If there's early team news that gets leaked and he starts, then could be a really good investment for a game week or two. Cool, mate. Yeah, to be fair, at 6.5 mil, he's got to be in sort of the top 3 for the 6.5 mil assets. But he's not been in one draft tonight. He's not been in one draft. Yeah, this guy's bench was dead. Sorry, mate, but it was a bit dead. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button as well. Like the video, get any comments, questions, or thoughts in. You can also follow me. I'm on obviously Twitter. Everyone knows because this is where they sent the screenshots. But at FPL MattDay on Instagram, so you can follow me on there, and then at FPL MattDay on TikTok. So I'm actually on all of them. You can just follow me on all of them if you haven't done. All right, we've got on this post. There's one more team to review, and then we're going to go to another post and review 2 teams. Then we're going to go to all of the people that have posted in this chat their teams on Twitter. We're going to go on those comments and rate those teams. So we're getting closer. And we've been on for an hour and 22 minutes rating so many FPL drafts, and we've not seen Kudus in any teams. We've seen Son in one team. It's been quite mixed, to be honest. There's been quite a few no Haaland drafts as well. All right. So now we're going to rate Ed on Twitter. All right. Here we go. Let's hope that this goddamn works, Ed. It's giving us a random team. I don't know what team this is. Let's... All right, we're going to get rid of Pedro, Watkins, Hudson, Anderson, Fabianski, Gvardiol, Byrne. He's got Mikalenko, and he doesn't have him. All right. So goalie, he's got Pope, and he has got Henderson. Defense, he's got Trent. He's got Saliba. He's got Pedro Porro. He's got Barco. Midfield, he doesn't have Eze. Doesn't have Saka. Doesn't have Palmer, but he's got Salah. His captain's Isak, though. So this guy's got Bruno, Jota, Gordon. And then he's got a player who, again, I've not seen in many teams, but he's had good preseason form, Minter. And then his other forward is my boy, Solanke. Okay, so... Oh, and he's got Muniz as well. He's benched Muniz. He's benched... I'll do that. All right, so he's playing Trent. He's benched Barco. He's benched Mikalenko, and he's playing Bruno. And he's playing Pope. There we go. All right, finally, Ed's team is here. Okay, so the Twitter account's the same as this YouTube account at FPL MattDay. Yeah, we've seen him in no drafts. We've not seen Kudus in one draft. Yeah, mate. If your team, we'll get to your team as well, mate. Did you inbox it me? Did you inbox it to me, or is it on the post? Because there's about 3 different posts I'm going to be looking at, mate. So if it's on one of them, then yeah, it will get rated, mate. Don't worry. You know what? He might. He's on such good form. All right, this team, 90%. That's high, and a 90% game week rating as well. I'm just going to note that down. All right, so he's gone with a 3 at the back and Pope in goal. Saliba, Pedro, and Alexander-Arnold. That's strong. Pope, that's strong. Bruno, Salah, Minter, Gordon, Jota. That is strong. Isak as captain and Solanke. And then Henderson, Barco, Mikalenko, Muniz. This is a great team. This is a strong 8 out of 10. Love it. Great team. And we're going to optimize it now and see if they predict the same side. So they've taken out Minter and Pedro Porro, and they've put in Muniz and Mikalenko, and then your team goes up to 92% rating and 66.2 points. That's one of the better ones. It's in the original post. All right, mate. We'll find it. Quickly, yeah, we'll find it, mate. Hopefully your teams are all getting closer. Your team's on the post, right? We'll get closer. Okay. Maybe it's because I'm going to refresh Twitter now. I'm going to refresh Twitter. Maybe I've not seen it on the original one because I've not refreshed Twitter in a while. All right, there's those 2. West Ham, Christian. Yeah, okay, all right. So your teams that you've all posted are on the... I know where they are, so don't worry. I know where they are. All right, I've got 2 more teams to post. Sorry, to talk about. From another tweet, and then all you guys that have posted, we're actually very close to your teams now. Okay, so we're going to try and fly through these 2 because we've done so many teams. So this is going to be Joe at MMM check, please. So let's just go in your team. Yeah, sorry to everyone in the comments that's waiting for their teams. It's yeah, there's a lot of them. So we're actually getting very close now. I reckon we're about 10 minutes off. Whoever posted their team first, or in the first sort of 3 or 4 people on this video, you're getting closer. I'll tell you what, it would be a lot easier if this screenshot goes straight in there and doesn't pull out some random team. It's pulled out a random team. At least he's got Isak. He's got Eze, Smith Rowe. And Cuckoo. Smith Rowe. Winks. And then he's got Haaland. This team, I'll tell you what, this team here, it's looking good. He's got no Arsenal defender though. Let's do his keepers quickly. So his goalkeepers, he's got Henderson and Turner. Mids, not defense, he's got Gameweek. Tell you what, we're starting to see this guy, Mikalenko, now in a few more teams. There we go. Mikalenko, Burn, Barco, and the guy that I just took out, he's in his team. Harwood Bells. There we go. All right, he's captained Erling. All right. Garfield's in. Barco's out. This guy's out. And Cuckoo's in. Goodbye, Winks. Captain Erling. Strong. Get a team rating of 94%. So we'll write that down for Joe. It's going to 3-4-3. Garfield, Mikalenko, and Burn. Pretty nice. Decent midfield. Really strong attack. I'm starting to warm a bit more to the Havertz pick now. Pretty solid bench. I'm going to give this one. I like the front three. He's got, to be fair, for a Salah Haaland draft, he still managed to get Gabriel, Mikalenko, Henderson, Smith Rowe. I think this is the strongest Haaland Salah draft we've had. So for that reason, and for its 94% team rating, 65.1% predicted points, this is going in at 8.1. It's currently our highest ranked team because I just think it looks pretty good for a Salah Haaland draft. We'll try and get to everything, mate. We'll try our best. I think we should get to it. Do you think Gabriel might be a rotation risk? Not at the start. Arsenal like the consistency of their defence. That's why they keep so many clean sheets. Yeah, 100%, mate. I love an upside captain. Okay, we are going to do this one. You know what I'm going to do? Rather than import the screenshot. So this team is from Haidar at Haidar2930. I'm just going to... This team's looks quite similar, so... He's out. He's out. He's out. Barco's in. He's out. This guy's got Robinson. He's got Trent. He's got Saliba. Front three, he's got Haaland, Isak, Solanke. Midfield, he's got Smith Rowe. I think when this guy sent me this team, Oscar Bob was fully fit. So, sorry, mate. He's now injured, which is very unfortunate. This guy's got Saka. And he's also got Bailey. And he's got Ward as his goalie. That will put him in. I don't think it'll make much difference to Turner. That's the same Ward that was at Leicester last time. God, he was awful. All right, so we've got Saliba in for Robinson. He actually has Oscar Bob in his team, but I'm going to be nice. I'm going to bench Bob and play Smith Rowe because that's just what his team's going to be anyway. So he gets a 91% team rating, 64.3, 89% game week rating. Really nice defense. I love his defense. Good keeper. Midfield's a bit patchy. We still don't know how Smith Rowe's really going to do. Bailey, yeah, he has his moments. Great front three. I like the Saka pick. Obviously, Bob's out now. I'm going to give this team, I think it's a solid 7.5 out of 10. But the AI gives it 91%. So it's strong, but I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. So thanks so much for that, team. Okay, so now we're going to start finding the more up-to-date teams that have been posted today on Twitter from everyone. But yeah, we will. You know what, Cooper? We'll do your team. So it's posted in here, mate. We'll do yours because you've been on the stream for a long time. So yeah, because you've been on for a long time, we'll do it. Your team should be on here, mate, very shortly. So, okay, I'm going to show everyone these notifications I've had on Twitter, and you can tell me if it's your team. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Zarda's. Okay, so we've got Zarda's team. So he's next. MFZ, I remember him. Arsenal FPL. Are you still on the stream? Star Oz. That's you, mate. This is your team. So that's your team, mate. And FPL is fun. Is Cooper. All right, so your team's coming up very shortly, mate. FPL Pulisic, where is your team, mate? All right. We're going to be nice because Cooper, I know he's the latest one. FPL is fun. Also, I'm going to actually follow all these accounts that have just followed me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I'm just going to follow you all back so I can remember everyone. All right. And I'll follow the rest later on. We're going to be nice because I'm in Australia the same as FPL is fun. And it is getting very late. And I think it's fair because he's been on the stream a while. So let me know in the comments, mate, whereabouts you are located. And I know it's getting late. So Freddy, repost yours somewhere, mate, and it will come up in my notifications. There you go. Struggling to decide between these 3 drafts. Just tell me which one you want us to rate. Oh, cool. Zarda's in Victoria as well, same as me, mate. Because your team is up next after this one. So, okay. Oh, yeah, Brisbane. Awesome, mate. Lovely place. I used to live so I've lived in Perth as well. And now I'm in Victoria. Perth's cool. It's very similar to Brisbane. And Melbourne's kind of a bit of a mix of a few different places. It's cool. It's a cool place. All right. Anyway, we're going to do your team now. Let's chat FPL. Probably be deadline by the time I've done this stream. All right. Quick 1-minute break. Like this video if you haven't. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done. Go check out all the socials as well if you haven't done. And there's plenty of other videos you can watch or shorts. You can quickly go do a quick look on the channel now on the phone if you're not watching on the phone. And you can just like a few of them. That would be really, really helpful. Okay. Let's do Cooper's team. Cooper team. All right. Hopefully the screenshot works for yours, mate. I don't know why it does and doesn't work sometimes, but if we have to manually enter it, I don't care. Yes, Selson Dennis. Gabriel, Harwood, Alexander. Yep. Diogo, Gordon, Smith Rowe. All right, just one of your midfielders is missing, which will be Winks. And yep, you've got Bruno in there, Haaland, Solanke, Isak. This is a lot better. And then let's save it. All right, mate, here we go. This is actually quite exciting because we've got all the people that have been watching tonight and their teams are on here so we can get a bit more of a live reaction. So, yeah, this is cool. All right. I want to just save it and make sure that AI is right. I need to put your actual lineup in as well. Sorry, mate. Okay, so you've got Haaland in your team and you've benched Barco. And you've got him out, and you've got Gabriel, and you've got Seltz in goal, and you've captained Isak. All right. So I'm going to just note down Cooper's team. It's come in at 93%. So it's one of the highest ones we've had, which is cool. All right, let's go. His goalkeeper. He's got a Bournemouth keeper. He is a Bournemouth fan. So it's different. I don't mind it because we've not seen too many 4.5 million keepers that are different to Henderson or Flecken. Gabriel, I've already said he's one of my top 3 essential picks. Alexander-Arnold, Gvardiol, strong defence. Jota, Gordon, Smith Rowe, and Bruno. He's got the same front 3 as my team and as a lot of teams. So it's really strong. I really like the defence and the attack. There's not much letting it down. There really isn't much letting down this team. It is a good team. We'll just bring up a few comments. No, that's all good, mate. It's hard, mate. I'm going to be up late for this stream and also the deadline. That's all good, mate. Oh, shit. He is Forest, sorry. Because someone else had him. He's playing Bournemouth first game. So the highest rating we've had tonight has been an 8.1. This one's going to come in at 8.3. It's the highest rating so far because he's got the best defense I think we've seen as a 3. He's got strong attack. He's got Jota, Gordon, and I like Bruno. I think he's very bold to have Bruno. And maybe sells, I think, at 4.5 million. This is pretty good. So, yeah. 8.3. Great team. Great team. Okay. Great team. That's good. It's good to have people that have been on the stream tonight and rate their teams. I really enjoyed that. Yeah, mate. Well, we'll put it on here now. We're actually like about 3 or 4 away from probably your team. I'd still got a shot if I had to pick between the two, mate. Yeah, it's got to be Gordon and Solanke, mate. Jota, mate. Jota. Anyway, great team from Cooper. All right, let's do Zard's team. Another one who's watching the stream. And he's another one, actually, that he was watching the streams last season. So, yeah, it's great to see people coming back. And FPL Pulisic, I've just seen your comment. You were here last season as well, mate, which was awesome. So if you are new, hit the subscribe. Really, really helps. Yeah, cheers, mate. Yeah, great to meet you, mate. And I'm sure I'll see you in next week's stream for sure. Yeah, mate. Legend. Great to see you back, mate. Great to see you back. Always a good contributor. All right. Well, it's your team's up now, mate. So we're going to reset this one. Your screenshot may not work because it was slightly fuzzy, but let's find out. I'm just going to quickly copy your screen. All right. We might have to manually do your teammate, but that's fine. Easily done. All right. So your goalkeepers are Henderson and Fabianski. Your defense, Porro, Trent. I've seen a few people do this now. Quansah and Trent double ups. You've got Gavdiol Barco. Gavardio. Let's do your midfield. Let's just do your forwards because that'll be easy to get done. You've got Isak, Havertz, Moonies, and then your midfield. The King, Eze, Saka, Gordon, and Rodgers. All right. Here we go, mate. We're going to put Isak on. And we're going to take off Barco. And we're going to take Gavardio off. And we're going to put Porro on. And we don't need to do the bench order. It doesn't matter. We're going to save it. Here we go. So Zard is... Here it is. It's all good, mate. Why is this the highest team rating? Wow. He has the highest team rating of the night. 96% and 93% game week rating. Wow. Hold on. I'm going to have to note this down. So 96%. Wow. He's beat FPL West Ham. Talking of FPL West Ham, Quinton, who will be on many of the streams this season. Welcome to the stream, mate. So FPL West Ham, we have rated 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 16 teams, and FPL West Ham had the highest rated team at 95% until now. Zard has come in without Haaland and done him at 96%. Yeah, we'll do it in a sec, mate. We'll do it in a sec. We just want to just talk through this 96% rated team because it's brilliant. You've got to follow me on Twitter at FPL Matty and then post it on there. And then when I go on my notifications, your team will come up and I'll put it into the AI, mate. Yeah, this is a good team. Okay, so Henderson, Porro, Arnold, Quansah. So they're obviously, you can see here, 67.4% points. Alexander-Arnold at 4.99 and Quansah at 4 is really driving this up. There's obviously a lot of expectation that Liverpool are going to keep a clean sheet. He's got Salah captain, Eze, Saka, and Gordon. This Saka home game is actually quite tempting now. Isak, Havertz, Moonies. Probably missing an Arsenal defender, but yeah, strong. I'm going to rate, just based on this team, I'm going to rate this. That's such a good midfield. Kind of prefer Guardiola coming in for Conte though. I'm still going to give this an 8. I think it's a really good team. I'm not certain on Conte or Muniz. I don't know what it is. Oh, you know what? I'm going to go 8.2. I'm going to go 8.2 for Zard. I think the rating, the AI rating is just too good as well. That's a great team though, mate. Yeah, without Haaland as well. Yeah, it's good, mate. It's a good team. Yeah. I can't do Matt. It's a strong team. It's a great without Haaland as well. Yeah, he loves it, mate. He wants 100%. Yeah, cool. We'll get to your team then, Q. That's cool. All right, we're gonna just put Porro off. I'm gonna put Guardiola on. All right, everyone, just take a second to like the stream if you haven't, and subscribe if you're new. We had some good subs from this as well, which is awesome. Okay. So now, whoa, this is 98%. All right, so Zarda's team. All right, so we're only using the AI rating based on the original screenshot. But this is the highest rated team anyway, before we changed it. But this is the highest rated team we've seen regardless. Yeah, that's nuts. Look at that. It's 94% game week rating. All right. Let's see what he gets. 3.3, 4.94, 4.1, 7.5. Saka's so tempting, isn't he? 7, mate, you'd be flying if Mane scores in the morning. All right, we're going to click optimize team now. That could be the optimal team. It is. Yeah, that's your optimal team at 98%. Incredible. How good. Yeah. How good. Yeah, we'll get to your team then, mate. Look at that. Happy days. All right. That's Zard. All right, we're just going to refresh these notifications. There's plenty of teams coming in. Matt Cowlins, Amateurs of Oz, Pulisic, Tally Beaver, Freddy. We've done this one. FPL Oz, Star Oz, who just commented, your team soon. Arsenal FPL, Joel. All right, MFZ, who tuned in earlier on. Hopefully, this is a good enough screenshot on yours. We can get this team going. MNZ. All right, so 96% is the team. It's the rating to beat now. Yeah, it is crazy. Well, actually, okay. 96% to beat, but the highest we've had outside of the screenshot when we did the optimizations, 98%. All right, I really hope this team works. Can be a little bit hit and miss, the import from screenshot, unfortunately. This might work a bit better. Yes, there we go. That is a lot better. Brilliant. Oh, I like this team. Okay, save plan. All right, so he's starting Bruno and he's dropping Smith Rowe, and he's starting Porro and he's dropping Greaves. He's dropped Robinson and he's starting Haaland. He's captaining Isaac. Sorry, it was already on captain. All right, so he's gone a 3-4-3. 88%. I want to save it and see if it changes. Yeah, I thought this was going to be higher, this one. 88% game week rating, 88% team rating. He's gone Henderson, 3-4-3. So this guy's got Henderson in goal. So this is MFZ. So we've got Pedro Porro, Munoz, Alexander-Arnold. I reckon we've seen Munoz in so many drafts now. Like, it's actually crazy. Then he's got a midfield of Jota, Gordon, and Murphy and Fernandez. Murphy's an interesting one. It's the first one I've seen him in. I know he's played a lot of pre-season. Could get some early scores out of him. Haaland, Isak, and Wood. I actually don't mind Wood for 6 mil. And then that's his bench. Good team. I think just because Murphy is a bit of an unknown, like he's done well in pre-season, we just don't know how well he's going to do. I'm not sure on Munoz's clean sheet potential at the start, although he is quite attacking. I'm going to give this one another. I do like this team. I just think there's a couple of gaps, so I'm going to give this one a 7.5. But it gets an 88%. Let's optimize it. Okay, keeps it. Well, this now goes up to 89%. And it changes the captain to Haaland. 63.5. There you go. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Actually, no, I'm at a wedding next week, annoyingly. So my stream's going to be a night early, mate, next week. Yeah, cool, mate. Dante, I don't know what that is, but thanks. Diamond, this is his lineup. Good defense, good midfield. No Haaland, but good attack. Yeah, that's a good 8 out of 10. I'm a big advocate for Haaland, mate. I don't really like João Pedro. I'd probably go. I'm not sure on. I like Jota and Salah. I'd probably maybe upgrade Pedro to Solanke and then swap out like a Jota for like a Smith Rowe or a Minter if it means you're going to keep Salah. But good team, mate. All right. That was MFZ. So now we are on Joel 2460. All right, I'm just going to get your team ready. I've had a screenshot. I think Matt Cowan sent me a screenshot as well. And we've got, if that's, looks like we got that one. Looks like we've got the notifications, mate. So that's all good. All right, so now we're actually only 2 at start Oz. If you're still watching, mate, we're only 2 away from you now. Now we're doing Joel. So Joel. All right. Let's do this. Joel lineup. Yeah, we did rate yours, mate. Because we're on Concert to Garfield, Eze de Gordon. All right, we'll do once we've got through these ones, mate. If you're still awake, because we've got a few more to get through now, we will put yours back through. So your previous one, mate, got 8 out of 10 from me. It was strong, and for some reason we haven't got your actual AI rating down. I don't know why. But from memory, yours was like, because it was after Christian. Yeah, yours come in at about 93%. Yours was one of the highest at that time. Yeah, it was one just below F, but we'll redo yours, mate, for sure. So if you're still online when we've done the rest of these screenshots, shoot a message in the comments, mate, and we'll do yours because I'll try and hopefully remember to go back through the comments. Oh yeah, cool, mate. Yeah, anyone that's posting their team on here now and you want an AI rating and it's not done on Twitter, just have to remind me once we've gone through all the Twitter ones. Yeah, and just make sure you subscribe to the channel and following on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok if you haven't done already. It's all at FPL MattDay. Dizzy, Mooney's, Porro, or João Pedro, Gardiol. Thing is, I like Gardiol and I like Mooney's. I don't really like Pedro that much. I don't know why. But I like Porro. So I'm going to say if they're the ones that you want me to really pick from, just because I like Brighton's start and I like Gardiol. Nah, Porro Muniz. Cool. All right, 89%. Cool. Nice one, mate. Yeah, we'll hopefully get all yours done. Let's do this one for Joel. Yeah, sorry, it's been 2 hours on the stream now, everyone. So yeah, sorry if I get a little bit forgetful. It's about 11 p.m. at night where I am now. Okay. All right. Hopefully. Yeah, this one's perfect. Oh, no, one of the defenders is missing. So he's missing Gavardiol. And he's missing Rodgers. No. Saka. All right. Save plan. Okay, so he's playing. He's bench Rodgers. Saka. He's bench Mikilenko. He's playing Haaland. And he's got that. And his captain is Isaac. Okay, so Joel _ 24680. Here we go. So I've got a few more watchers as well in the YouTube. So subscribe if you're new. Yeah, we're a couple of hours into rating teams through AI. This is all being done through the Fantasy Football Hub. So if you like this, you can actually get 63% off. I don't know why it's 63% off, but yeah, you can get 63% off a membership. You go to the link in my bio of this video or any of my other recent videos. Click on there, and they'll give you a discounted membership. You get access to all these tools, and if you don't win your mini league, they will give you your money back. So it's pretty cool. I've been using it all pre-season. I'm basing a lot of my content around it. It's actually been really good. And for those there's been people who have been on this video for 2 hours straight now with me, and they've really enjoyed the AI. So yeah, it's really good. So Joe's team's coming at 90%. So let me just type that. What I've done is I've wrote down every single rating that I've gone. For some reason, it was only FPL ihou that I didn't put his rating down, but he's put it in the comments, which is good. We've rated 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 teams now. And the highest rating we've had is 96% from Zard. All right, so Joel, 90%. Henderson. Let's make sure this actually matches up. Okay, sorry, does this match up? Gardiol, Alexander-Arnold, and Aina, yep. Gordon, Jota, Smith-Rowe, Saka, yes. Haaland, Isaac, Pedro, yes. Isaac, captain. So decent team. I like the keeper. I don't know why this isn't moving that well. There we go. Good midfield, good attack. Only because I'm not a huge fan of Pedro. I think I've explained it on this tonight a few times. And I'm not sure on Forest's ability to keep clean sheets. I'm going to give this one a 7.8. I think it is a good team, though. I like Haaland and Isaac. We're going to do optimize on your team, mate. Let's optimize your team. So it takes Aina out of your team and it actually puts Mikolenko in and it gives you a 92% team rating. Wow. So there you go. It's a lot better. That's Joe's team. All right. Next one, Arsenal FPL. He's in my stream right now. That was an hour ago. If you're still in the stream, let me know in the comments, mate. We'll bring up some comments. Yeah, we're going to have to probably get to your team later, mate, because we've still got a few more to get through. And yours too. Mate, you're doing well staying up in Wellington. Yeah, that's a good effort, mate. It's a real wait and see, mate, with players like Bentancur, I would say. Is not having a great goalkeeper a small problem? No, I don't think so. Mate, you're one away. Your team is one more away. Okay, so Ambrose Dad Talk. Basically, I flew from Melbourne to London last year for the Fantasy Football Fest in England. And Ambrose, who I already had met on FPL TikTok, which is why now his name's Ambrose Dad Talk. So he was an FPL account at the time. Now he's a Dad Talk. So, yeah, if you've got kids, go give him a follow on there, Ambrose Dad Talk. And I actually met him there. Mate, that's a whole year ago now. It's over a year ago. Can you believe that? But, yeah, he's not wrong. Do a GoFundMe page. Happily go over there again. Great times. All right, let's rate this Arsenal FPL team, shall we? I've got a feeling this might work on the AI. It looks it's pretty clear. It's not too blurry. Arsenal FPL. If you're new here, please subscribe. Give this video a like. Get comments, questions, or thoughts in as well. It's actually been 2 hours of streaming, and we've still got plenty of teams to get through. All right, Arsenal FPL. Yeah, the screenshot was just, if it's a tiny bit fuzzy, it just doesn't sometimes work. So, yeah, that can be a bit annoying, but that's okay. Let's do yours. Pickford. You know what? This is a keeper I've not seen much of. Leno. He's got good fixtures after the United game, even the United game. He was very popular last season, Leno. Gabriel. Who else is this guy got? Oh, he's doubled up on Arsenal. I guess he's an Arsenal fan. Trent. Pedro Porro. God, he's gone all out in defence here. Got Gardiel. Midfield. Eze. Jota. Gordon. Saka. And he's got, I've got a feeling. I've just seen his attack. I think this could go high. There is no Haaland or Salah though. But this is one of the best Haaland, no Haalands and Salah drafts I think I've seen. I'm not seeing much Cole Palmer as well. Let me know in the comments why we're not seeing much Cole Palmer. Is it his price? Yeah. This is so true. Sean Dyche's FPL team. Yeah, anytime, mate. I'd still go. I think Conte's a great pick. I think Liverpool got great fixtures, but I'd rather pay more and get Trent and then have Lewis Hall. Thoughts on Solanke, Smith Rowe versus Muniz and then Cuckoo? I think Solanke is a better pick than Moon is, and I think Smith Rowe's got a lot more potential with his fixtures. So I'm going to go Solanke and Smith Rowe. Yeah, mate. Just send it, and then when it comes up on my notifications, you can just put it on the link for this video, and then I'm going through my notifications now. So yeah. It's a very good point. 5 million keepers is different. It is. This is the funniest comment. All right, let's get this one done because we've got this account here has been waiting for a long time. There's people waiting a long time for their drafts to be done. Let's save it again just to be sure. All right, he has started Solanke over Pedro. He's captained Saka. He has benched Gvardiol. So that's his bench, and he's playing that. Gonna have to save it again. 91% for this side. Strong, not the highest we've had, but it's still high. So this is for Arsenal FPL. So if you're still watching, let me know in the comments. 91%. Still got 0.5 in the bank as well. It's got a good defense. The Sean Dyche defense. Eze, Jota, Gordon. This is, but considering there's no Haaland and Salah, and I know earlier I was kind of rating teams a bit less based on that. I just think there's so much balance in this team. I'm going to give it an 8.3 has been our best. That was Cooper's team. I'm going to give this an 8.1. And now we're going to optimize this team. Brings his rating to 93%. Gets rid of Porro and brings in Gvardiol. There you go. Yep. It is your turn, mate. So here we go. All right. Star Oz. Your team is the next one. Finally. He's been patient, and it's time to do his team. I've got a feeling the screenshot might not work, but we will see. Just because the bench is slightly cut off. Either way, mate, we'll manually enter it in. I've done it on enough teams now. All right. Reset this team. All right, I'm just going to take a quick 10-second break. It's been a great stream so far, by the way. We've had a lot of watches, but the one thing we've not had enough of is just hitting the like button on the video. I say that. We've actually had some... Actually, we have had some good likes. So that is good, but we can always get more. So everyone that's watching the stream now, just take 5 seconds. Give the video a like. Subscribe if you're new. All right, stars. Here we go. It may not work. This could be a manual one, but fingers crossed. It's looking good. This is looking really good. And nothing comes up. That's all good. All right, we will just get through this one. All right, Celts. That's 2 Celts as we've seen now. And then we got Henderson. defense. Porro, Saliba, and Trent. And Barco. There's a cheeky little Man United pick in there as well. Where? I spelled his name wrong. Barco. Let's go to his midfield. So we have Eze, Saka, Jota. This pick I like. He was in my team for quite a while. I've actually got rid of him now, but good pick. He's got that goal scoring pre-season form in him, Kulusevski. Forwards. Another name I've not seen. It's a very cool name as well. UI Joe. What a name. Haaland and Isak. And the captain will be on Isak. Let's save plan and we'll get the right lineup in for him. So Trent is in. Barco is out. Oops. That's definitely a bench. Rodgers is in. And he's out. Okay, here we go, mate. You've been waiting all night for this. Here we go. All night you've been waiting for this, mate. Here we go. I really want him to get a good rating just because he's been on the stream for so long. 89%. It's not bad. It's not the worst. So I'm just going to quickly write that down. Star Oz, 89%. All right, so he's got Selfs in goal from Forest, 3.7 predicted points at home to Bournemouth. Overall predicted points of 62.3 and a game week rating of 86%. Trent, Saliba, and Porro, so strong. Rodgers, Eze, Saka, Jota, Kulusevski. I already said I like the Kulusevski pick. I like the Saka pick. Haaland and Isak, great front two. So good team. I think that's a good 8 out of 10. Very good 8 out of 10. Rodgers is probably the only one where I'm still not sure how he's going to go. But let's optimize your team, see if it changes. I don't think it will. I think you've picked the best possible team. There you go. Even Pep makes mistakes. So sorry, mate. We might not be able to optimize your team, and now that's gone. Sorry, mate. At least we got a rating in for you. Oh wow. Oh, pick and rating. If your team's still in here, mate, then we might be able to get you. Yep, this is still your team. Nah. Oh, never mind, mate. To be honest, I actually think you had the best team on there anyway. I don't think it would have been able to optimize it anymore. Yeah, strong team, mate. Strong team. Strong. All right. Let's refresh this. Okay, we're going to go through. So we've done Star Oz. Great team. Thanks, mate. We've done FPL is fun. So now we got the next. So if you're watching, these are the next ones up. If you are watching, you just joined as well. Please hit subscribe. And if you want a Fantasy Football Hub membership to use all of these tools, 63% off. You can head to the link in the bio of this video, but no pressure if you don't want to. But they give you money back if you don't win your mini league. It's pretty good. All right, so we've got Freddy Sparks, Tally Beaver, FPL Pulisic, FPL Amateurs of Oz, Matt LFC, Suvik Hazra, FPL ihou. His team's being redone as well. So we've got 6 more to go. And we're probably not going to do too many more after that because I've been streaming for 2 hours and 20. So we'll get these 6 done and then maybe 1 or 2 extras might come in. So we're going to go back to Freddy's Bucks, comment in this, just see which team he wanted done. And then, okay, if you're going to rate one, can you do the team with Raya? All right, cool, mate. Okay, let's check out all the new comments. Hey, mate, we're only rating teams that were posted on Twitter. And also follow on Twitter as well. So I'm only rating people that follow as well. Best 4.5 million defender, in my opinion. I would say right now, especially based on a lot of drafts I'm seeing, I think Conser for these early fixtures. Mooney's long term. Solanke and a 4.5 million defender, or Trent and Chris Wood. I'd go Solanke and Conser then. Mate, you're up soon. It's all good, mate. Yeah, a few more. What are my thoughts on Eze? It's good if he stays at Palace. I wouldn't be as interested at Man City. Yeah, you're not wrong, mate. Yeah, good side, mate. We rated yours. FPL Arsenal. Yep, yours is done. Yeah, that's true. Freddy, you are up now. Here we go. Here we go. All right, we're about to say Freddy's team. So, if you're one of the 38 people watching and you haven't subscribed to the channel, then please do so now. All the support is appreciated. And it's time to do Freddy's team. This video is also Q&A, so even if your team doesn't get rated, just put some questions in the comments. It's all Q&A. It's annoying that one didn't work. I'm going to try it again. I've got a feeling I know why sometimes it doesn't. You've got to really... No, okay. It does sometimes take a bit longer when we do it this way, but it's okay. All right, Freddy. Goalkeepers, Raya. Nice and easy. Defense. Kwanzaa, Conser, Robinson, Hall, Barco. I think he's been in like 98% of teams. Mids, Salah. This is looking like a good side. Diogo. I'm going to guess that Freddy is a Liverpool fan. I could be wrong. Let me know, mate, in the comments. Bailey, Cuckoo, and then he's got forwards of Haaland, Isaac, and Mooney's. All right, save the team, and he's starting Conser over Barco. He's starting Cuckoo, and he's starting Haaland, and his captain is Haaland. So we'll save plan, and let's see what rating he gets. We'll quickly answer some of these questions. Early season, I'd say Murphy. Nah. I think you've got to. He's a wait and see. He's a wait and see for me, Andy Robertson. Yeah, you've got to take a punt on those players. If your team's on Twitter, mate, let me know if you've posted it on Twitter. If you've posted it on the comments, then unfortunately not, mate. But if you've posted it on Twitter and you've followed, let me know. We're just doing it in order at the moment, mate. Sorry. Yeah, you can have 2 4 million defenders. You don't need to start them both. FaZe definitely is going to start at Leicester. Saliba and Smith Rowe. Lovely team, mate. But we're only rating it if it's gone through on Twitter now. Unless we get through all of these on Twitter. Salah and Solanke. Nice. All right. Going to save it again just to be sure. So we are now doing Freddy's team. It is 91%. Freddy is at 91%. With a predicted points of 62.1 and a game week rating of 86, he has 0.5 million in the bank. It's pretty healthy. Back three of Quansah, and Propinson. Raya in goal. Very interesting midfield with Alanga and Bagley and Nkuku. Salah, Jota, Haaland and Isak. Strong attack. He's also got Salah in there. It's probably a bit light on, I think, with like Robinson, Quansah, and they're sort of the types of players you end up having to put in because you end up with Haaland and Salah. But he does have Haaland, Salah, Jota, Isak, which is a good core of players. And then Nkuku, I like. Quansah, we mentioned, is my favourite 4.5 million, and he's still covered off Arsenal with Raya. So I think this is a strong sort of 7.9, borderline 8 out of 10 for me. Really good team. Good work. All right. I am starting to get very tired, and I've been streaming for 2 hours and a half. So I've got Tally's team. Tally, if you are still watching, let me know in the comments now. And if you are, I will do your team. Got Pulisic, Quinton, Matt, Suvic, and FPL ihou. So they're going to be the ones that are going to be getting done now. We'll do it because he's posted it on Twitter, and that was one of the rules. Yeah, Pulisic is still here, which is good. I was always going to rate yours, mate. Anyway, anyone that's been in this stream for nearly the whole time, your teams are definitely getting rated, and you are one of them, mate. I'm going to try and do it so we can get this. Oh yeah, I'm going to say it's pretty even for me. I think Mikalenko's got a bit more job security, so Mikalenko for me. Tally Beaver is still here. Great news, because we're doing your team right now, mate. And let's hope. Don't know why it does this sometimes. We're going to have to do yours. That's all good, mate. Good night as well, mate. Slanky. All right, so he's still here, which is great news. So we are going to run your team through. So goalkeeper. Flecken. Let's do your forwards, because it's very easy when you've got top 3. Your midfield. Oh, this is a good team. Okay, there's only probably one player I reckon it's kind of missing. I haven't really spoke about him enough tonight, actually. Let's go Winks. Defense. Barco. Might as well have Barco on speed dial. Oh, with Bells. Trent. Seen Conter in a few teams now. And Kwanzaa. All right, so we're going to have to just save this and then get the right team in, which means Haaland's in. And he's out. He's out. Flecken's in. And your captain is Isaac. So let's save. Here we go. How exciting. Oh no, failed to save. Must have done too many ratings. How annoying. Well, this one's coming out at 94% based on 3-4-3. And he's got Haaland and Salah. And he's got Trent. And he's got Eze. And these are all big players. I'm going to just say, considering the last team, yeah, I actually think this is a legit rating. I think it's already pre-saved. So Tally Beaver, 94%, one of the highest ratings. Not the highest, because the highest we had was Zard at 96, but it's high. 94%, 65.1 predicted points, a Gameweek rating of 90%. Flecken in goal, 4.5, home to Palace. 3 solid defenders in Alexander Arnold, Konsa, and Kwanzaa. Salah, Eze, and Kuku Smith-Rowe. Very strong attack of Havertz, Isaac, and Haaland. I think this is a good team. There's Salah, there's Haaland, there's Isaac, there's Havertz, there's Nkunku, there's set piece takers everywhere. I really like this team. It's an 8.5 for me. It's the highest one of the night. I just think there's so much good about it. Although there may be gaps with Konsa and Kwanzaa, I just think the rest of it, there's a lot of goals. There's just player power. So, yeah, I really like this team. Oh, Rue, I'm still here, mate. It's been a long time, but yeah, we're getting through it. We don't have too many more drafts to go now, but yeah, we're getting through. All right. Great draft. All right, finally, FPL Pulisic, who's in Wellington right now, and it's 20 to 2 in the morning, I'm pretty sure. Let's do his screenshot. All right, let's reset the team. Rue, let me know how you go with the import and the screenshots as well, mate, because we've had some that import really well. They go straight in, and then we've had some that don't. So, yeah, let me know how you go. Yeah, mate, it's been a long time. We're probably about, I reckon, 20 minutes from the end of the stream. We're going to get to a 3-hour stream. I did predict we could potentially have a 3-hour stream on deadline, and I've still got to stay up for probably another half an hour to finish off my team. Could miss deadline. No problem, mate. Thanks for tuning in. And here we go, mate. It's time for yours. Yeah, okay. That's good to know, mate. Please just work. It might not. I think this website's had so much traffic. There you go. It's all good. To be honest, sometimes manually doing it, it literally takes 20 seconds. Okay. Goalkeepers. Henderson. We're seeing the Brentford number 2 in there a fair bit now. Defense. Midfield. Eze. Garnacho. He's been in a few teams tonight. It's probably the first time, maybe in about 7 or 8 drafts that we've seen him, I think. Saka's starting to pop up in way more drafts now. Way more. And Cuckoo. This front three is pretty much, I reckon, there's also been in like 95% of drafts. All right, so his captain is Isak. He's definitely playing Haaland and benching Harwood Bells. He's benching Cuckoo and he's benched Barco. So FPL Pulisic, he's been on the stream all night. It's 1:40 in the morning where he is. 1:45 nearly. He finally got his team. What is he going to get? I really hope he gets. I hope he beats. Look, I don't want anyone to beat anyone because I like Zard. I like everyone on the chat that's been on the channel, but I hope he gets at least the 96% that Zard got because he's been on the stream all night. 91%. It's over 90. It's good. It's good. You got to be happy with that. I'm just going to write that down. 91%. 65.5 predicted points. 91% game week rating. Strong defense. I really like that defense. 2 fullbacks. Goal scoring defender. Eze. Hold on. You said why isn't Nkuku on the bench? Okay. I'll tell you why, mate. So on your screenshot that you posted on Twitter, Nkuku was on your bench. All right, he wants Nkuku over Rodgers. All right, we'll take that rating back, and this could bump his team up to a strong rating. So I'm about to change it. 93% now. So it's gone up. 66.9 points. I really like that midfield, and I really like that attack. This is a good team. Set piece taker. Penalties, set piece. Penalties. Another 8.5. This is a great team. Actually, yeah, it's just maybe lacking that Liverpool, but then Trent kind of covers that Liverpool midfielder. I'm bumping this up to a 9. I like this team. It's been my favourite. It's one of my favourite teams. I like the attack. I like the defence. I like the midfield. And I like the keeper. I think it's a great team. You could even swap Rodgers for Winks. And you could maybe do Barco for a Robinson and play Robinson in game week 2 and have another 4.5 million defender, or for Harwood Bells. Yeah, that's what I would do, mate. Or get in the Newcastle defence and do Pope at 5 mil. Downgrade Rodgers. Great team, mate. If your team's on Twitter, mate, I'll do it. But yeah, because we've been streaming for 2 hours and 40, we're only now doing the screenshots for the people that either post it on Twitter and follow or subscribe on YouTube and have been on the stream, mate. Sorry. If you post it on Twitter, we'll do it. We'll do it. But we are running out of time. Oh, this is a healthy screenshot. The next team It's Q. If Quentin's still awake, it's Quentin's team. If he's still around, this is a healthy team. Healthy screenshot, shall I say. All right. Q draft. Yep, yours has to be. I'll tell you what, mate. Yours is. There's one more after this, mate, and then it's you. Come on, Q. All right. All right. All right. Other than anyone that's teams now on Twitter, they're the ones we're rating now. This stream is very late where I am, and the stream's been going for a while. So, yeah, subscribe if you're new. I'll probably do a little bit of Q&A once I'm done, but yeah, we've rated. We'll count at the end how many teams we've rated, but there's been a lot of teams rated. Trent, Pedro Porro, Hall, Johnson, Robinson, midfield, Sonny, Murphy, Smith Rowe. This is the first one I've seen in this draft. It's from Marcus Rashford. Wow. Q is a United fan, for those people that don't know. Haaland, Isaac, Muniz. Save his team. Yeah, mate. You must be buzzing. You have been waiting a while. Come on, you Spurs. It's good to see some Spurs fans in the comments. All right. Q's team has Smith Rowe on the bench. He's got Rashford in. He's got Muniz in. And he's got Robinson out. And he's got Johnson out. And he's got Trent in. And he's captained Son. That's a great pick. All right, Q. Can you beat FPL West Ham? Here we go. Let's just write down your rating. Q. 86%. 86%. 60.2 points. 83% game week rating. Nana. Then he's got a back three of Arnold, Porro, Hall, a midfield of Jota, Son, Murphy, Rashford. Good front three, Muniz, Isaac, Haaland. Strong bench with Smith Rowe and Robinson on there. I think what probably lets him down is Rashford, Nana, and Murphy instead of the likes of Gordon, even your Eze's and those types of players. It's probably bringing, the watches down. So, yeah, I'm going to give it a 7.5 because I don't think it's bad, but I think that's probably what's bringing it down on this. But yeah, good team, mate. Trent and Garnacho, Gvardiol and Jota. Gvardiol and Jota. Another, Root. Come on, you Spurs. Another one. Might sneak into my team if you're still fighting the tiredness. We'll see how we go, mate. We'll see. Yeah, Rue's right. Like, if you are watching, hit the like button. If you're one of the 34 watching, or 33, 31 watching on YouTube, subscribe, hit the like button. I think we've gained about 10 subs from the video, which is good, but there was earlier we had about 50 watchers, so Yeah, it'd be good if we can get everyone converted to a sub or a like. And Mike, yeah, good idea, mate. You're not too far away. You're not too far away. All right, Q's is done. Now we are on. We've got Matt's team, Suvik's team, Mike's team is then up. And we've got a new one's come in. Hold on, Matt's team. Is that the same as the other one he'd sent? Hudson. Nah, he's got a new team. All right, so the next person up, Matt, has just sent me a new team. So we're going to do his new team instead of his previous team. This one looks even better, to be fair. All right, we'll do this one. It does look good. I've just seen your latest one. So Matt's team was up next. I've just found it, mate, on Twitter. So we're going to do yours now. At the moment, it does seem like I might have to manually enter this one. That's fine. We'll manually enter it. All right, goalkeepers, Pope, Turner, and then defense. All right, Gabriel. It's another concert Trent double up. We've seen that a couple of times tonight. FaZe. I'm surprised he's not in more teams. FaZe and Barco seems like the kind of go-tos, but you've seen Harwood in there and a lot. All right, mids. Eze, Diogo Jota, Gordon, Sanger, and Cold Palmer has made it in. Again, I think I said this earlier, we've not seen him in enough teams. His fixtures look unbelievable, and he's fixture proof. Muniz, Solanke. He must have huge ownership right now. 29.9%. Wow. It's pretty good, though. Look at that. Some nice points. Fixtures are difficult, though. Although, yeah, you'd back Spurs to probably score. And then Haaland. All right. Let's save this team. Right, so Gabriel will start. FaZe will come out. Harwood will come out. In. Sangera. And then we've got a captain of Jota. First time we've seen someone captain Jota, actually. It's cool. All right, we'll save the team. Time to rate the team. Yeah, he's probably right. They will sign someone before the time the stream ends, mate. I'll miss deadline for my own team at this rate. Okay, we have 92%. Strong. That is very strong. All right, I'm just going to write this down. 2%. All right, so he's got 62.8 predicted points, 87% game week 1 rating. Or game week rating. Pope, 4.1 predicted points, good goalkeeper, strong defense. He's doubled up in Liverpool. They keep a clean sheet, huge. Palmer, Eze, Jota, Gordon, probably one of the best midfields we've seen. Captain's armband on Jota, Muniz, Solanke, and Haaland. I think the attack, midfield, and I'd say 3/4 of the defense I really like. I'm not always a huge fan of double ups at the start, but the only reason I say it is because if Liverpool start well attacking and Salah becomes essential, or Diaz, or I don't know, Darwin, then you're going to have to find a way to move one on. But I still think this is a strong, because I really like that midfield and the attack. And I think Gabriel and Alexander-Arnold and Pope are probably the best defensive type players you can get. Going to have to give this one an 8.4. So I've only had one 9 out of 10 tonight. We've had 8.5. So I've not given any 10 out of 10s because I just don't think there's many that can be 10 out of 10s. We're going to say that again. And we're going to see if optimize works. I don't think it will. I think, we've done too much optimization, which is fine. What we'll do with that team, rather than optimize it through the AI, I will optimize it myself. We might have even crashed the system, You can imagine there's so many people using this right now. We're going to have to give it a minute. Yeah, I don't think it does. And in the meantime, we'll rate this. Look at this team. It's good. It's good, mate. I like that front three. All right, let's try this again. All right, so all right. Unfortunately, Matt's team that was there before is not there, but we rated it. We got his rating. We were able to rate it. Couldn't optimize it, but it doesn't matter. He's got his rating, so we're happy with that. And finally, Suvik, if you're still watching this stream, your team is finally ready. So let me know if you stayed in the stream, because I know you were in it for so long waiting for your team. So let's do this. He's still here. Brilliant. All right. Well, your team's up, mate. Thanks, Roo. It's been a nuts stream, mate. I actually said to my missus before I started this, like, I could be on for 3 hours, and we are 5 minutes off. Mate, I wish that was the draft that was there originally, although your first draft still got 93%. All right. Suvik's team. And it wouldn't put it past me. I think I might just manually enter Suvik's team at this rate. It doesn't seem to... It's just been a lot easier doing it like that. All right, so goalkeepers. He has Turner, Flecken, defense, Anderson. Anderson's an interesting pick because he got some really good points last season early on, and he's always threatening from set pieces. Probably a little bit underlooked, I'd say. I think it's a nice little pick. Ben White as well. So good last season. Not many people are turning to him. Same as Tarkovsky. Maybe because Tarkovsky's 5 mil this year. I do like that Ben White pick. Going under the radar. Bruno Guimaraes, Gordon. The first time I've seen Bruno. That's actually the first time I've seen Ben White. Crazy. He was so good last season for FPL. Palmer. Winks. And then forward line, strong. We're going to save. Minus 7.5 million. Is this the right team? Let me know, mate, if this is definitely your submitted team. Because it's saying there is... hold on. You don't have Haaland. Sorry, mate. That's more like it. That's more like it, mate. Okay. We're now going to just change it around so you can get Anderson in. Taylor out. Tarkowski out. And Havertz in. And then your captain is Salah. %. I thought it was going to be higher than that. Mate, it's good for a beginner team. So I'm just going to note your score down. 60.9% predicted points, 84% game week rating. Sorry, your keeper. My bad, mate. All right, this should help your team. This should save your team. Yeah, 91%. There you go. That's much better. That's what happens 3 hours into a stream. Right, Anderson, White, Saliba. Strong, double Arsenal could be good. Flecken. Guimaraes. His predicted points aren't bad. I think there's some other better 6.5 million options though. Kudus hasn't been in one draft and he's a good option. We spoke about him earlier. Gordon, Salah, Palmer. Great triple. Great front three. So for me, because I actually like the White pick and I like those three midfielders and I like your three attack, there's about 7 or 8 players I really like in this. And I think 91% is fair. So I'm going to go to an 8 out of 10. Good team. There you go, mate. Let's see if it optimizes. It might not. It doesn't seem to want to work anymore. So we'll try. Nah. Never mind. Okay. All right. We are back to FPL. Tell you where we are now. We are FPL ihou, ihou. Mike is getting a re-rate. He's posted his team again. Then we're on Storm Blizzard. And we had another one come through, so we might get enough time for that. But I am going to have to start wrapping it up. So no, other than the 2 that have been posted now, it's probably going to be no more team rates. All good, mate. All good. We're about to do your team, mate. Yeah. Son and Havertz or so. I really like the Slanky pick and Saka, but Son against Leicester. Yeah, Son and Havertz. Yeah, Pep has. He really has. It's rare. He keeps doing it. All right. Let's do Mike's team. I reckon I'm just going to manually enter it because Pep just keeps making mistakes. Let's make sure this is definitely it. All right. So let's reset this team. So Mike was at the start of the stream and he got 89% and we rated it at 8 out of 10. So this is potentially a stronger team. So we are hoping it beats what he originally did. right. Garfield. Pedro Porro. Robinson. Munoz. Johnson. Looking good. Midfield. Son, great pick for this game. Smith Rowe. Diogo Jota. Gordon. And Winks. And then front three. The most represented front three we've seen tonight. Haaland, Isak, and Solanke. We'll save it, and he's got a captain of Isak, and then Gardiol starts over Johnson. He has benched Robinson, and he's starting Haaland. And we don't need to change the bench order. We're going to save this team. Ignore that error. It is saving. 90%. It's more than what he got earlier. Happy days. We're going to try and save it again just to be sure. But I think it is saving. It is, although it's saying failed to save, it's still bringing out the rating. So 90% rating. So we're just going to put this in FPL IHOU. Take 2. 90%. All right. So he's got a predicted points of 62.5. Pickford in goal. Strong choice. Gardiol and Pedro Porro, popular picks. Munoz, we've seen in them a lot of drafts, so very good defense. Midfield is very nice. I really like that Son pick. Smith Rowe, Jota, and Gordon. Best front three I think you can have. And then some good options, having Robinson there. So he's asked, what if Johnson was Barco? All right, let's see if that does anything. I don't know if it would do much, but it's worth a go. You could be right. And what I want to do to your team as well, actually, I want to just see. Saying 90% still. So let's do this, mate, for your team. I just want to see what happens if you captain Son. Brings it down to 89%. Okay. What if you captained Haaland? Or was he already your captain? Hold on. Your original captain was Isak. All right. So if you go Haaland, brings you to 1% up. What if, if you go Munoz out and you go with an Arsenal, you can't get Gabriel in. Let's see how you go with Konsa. Brings you to 92. If you go Konsa, let's see if you go Lewis Hall, keeps you at 92. And then what if you went Rowe out and went with Minter? You'll get less, maybe 92 still. Okay. So there's a few things to think about, mate. Good team, though. All right, couple more to go. Mate, my team needs looking at because I'm tired and I'm a few hours from deadline. But my team has the same front three as this one. Midfield has the same, other than no Son and Minter. I've got Mbeumo and Eze. And then I've got Gardiol, Gabriel, Porro, Pope. I'm trying to find a way for Trent. And that's what I'm going to be doing after this. Might have to make a late change with Gardiol out. All right, Storm Blizzard. The last one that you posted to me is the one I'm going to rate on. No problems, mate. Yeah, good luck for the season. And yeah, thanks for coming into the head-to-head. Oh, Jota for me. Just for Liverpool coverage. Unless you've got Salah. If you've got Salah, then I'd go Bruno. All right. Blizzard. If you've just joined this stream as well, or you've joined and you haven't subscribed, just hit the subscribe button, please, if you can. If you're new, like the video, it'd be really helpful. Maybe go back through some old videos and like and that sort of stuff. Yeah, it's been a great stream. All right, we're going to try and screenshot this one. I don't think it would do it now. It can't be asked now. It's had enough. It's seen too many. All right. Keepers for Blizzard are Raya, Matthews, defense. Probably pick something from here. Arnold, Govern. And then he's got Konsa, Skeda, and Johnson. Midfield, Eze, Saka, Jota, Nkunku, and Winks. And then he's got a forward line of Haaland, Isak, Muniz, and he's captaining Isak. So Trent comes in. Ooh. Trent comes in, and Mascara comes out. Johnson comes out. Haaland comes in. And the captain's armband is on Isak. Go. Saying that it's not working, but I think the save is working because it's changed every single time. So we're just going to have to take this off face value now. I must have just worn out the system. All right, so he's hoping for a 90. Thanks, Legend. Appreciate it. Everyone that's subscribed tonight and is new. There is content every week. I've done a lot in the preseason. There will be stuff over the next week and most other game weeks. We do these streams as many deadlines as I can. I normally have guests on here as well. So yeah, it's always good fun. Love seeing new people. 97%. This is insane. This is wow. 3 hours and 9 minutes of streaming. It's just gone 15 minutes past midnight where I live. And we have finally got the highest percentage. 97%. All right, Raya. So he's covered with Arsenal. Gabriel gives him potentially a double clean sheet. If he gets a clean sheet from Arsenal and Liverpool, he's laughing. Midfield's really strong. Attack strong. I think the reason this is coming out at 97% is because they're predicting good points for Arsenal defence and Liverpool defence. Midfield's got a nice balance. He's got two good attackers. I'm going to change his captain to Haaland quickly. And it does. It gets 98%. He did say that as well. I think based on AI, I'm going to have to give this one... I'm going to give it an 8.9 out of 10, which is high. I would give it a 9 or higher, but I'm always a bit worried about if a goal does go in and the defense has been doubled up on early on. But great team, great rating. How good? 98%. Wow. I wonder if you changed Mooney's, for Solanke. Sorry, put Johnson back in. We need him. Obviously, it gives you 1.5, but then you go Nkuku for. So you've got 5 million. No, there's not going to be anyone within that range that gives you those. Nah, 98% is a great rating, mate. That's brilliant. All right, last one. Yeah, possibly. It's a good side, mate. It's a good side. We are on the last team rating now. So if you are watching Temesgen Ayeli, I think that's your name. Sorry if it's wrong. We are rating your team. Last call for subscribes if you haven't done already. Last call if you like Fantasy Football Hub, you can join them for 63% off right now. The link is in the bio of this video. And you get your money back if you don't win your mini league. So it's kind of a win-win. And you get all this great content, toolbox, expert reveals, content. Like toolbox is brilliant. There's so much stuff on it. Ben Crellin's planner. Yeah, it's insane. But let's do the last team. All right. Goalkeepers. Henderson. Butler. Gvardiol. Trent. Mikalenko. Oracle. Robinson. Midfield. Nkuku. Eze. Salah. Smith Rowe. Winks. And then forward line of Isaac, Haaland, Moonies, Garfield in, Barco out, Robinson out, Isaac in, captain of Salah. This could be quite high. Let's check. You know what? My league code, mate. You've got to go. There's a link tree in the bio of this YouTube video and on my YouTube channel. Go on there, and there's a league you can just join. It's all updated, mate. There's a lot of people in there, but yeah, come and join. Yeah, you're not wrong, mate. You're not wrong. All right, so this team, 96%. That's high as well. Temesgen. What a team. 3-4-3, its most popular formation tonight. Henderson, strong defense, strong midfield, strong attack. I'm going to have to give this one an 8.5 out of 10 because he's got such a good team and he still managed to fit Salah and Haaland in there. So lovely, lovely team. We won't bother optimizing it because it'll be Pep making his old mistakes again. But it's time. That's it. I'm sorry, but we've done. Or we can go back, see if that team goes on. Was that your team, mate? Alpha. Was that your team? Yeah, so that's it. We've been streaming for 3 hours and 15 minutes. Yeah, sorry, mate. We're all done. We're all done. Mate, great team. Yeah, that was a great team as well. Harlem captain would have put it up 1 more %, so you would have ended up on 97%. Yeah, so you would have got a couple more points. I would start Gabriel. Great stream, everyone. If you're new and did not subscribe, please subscribe. Hit the like button. You can also find me on Instagram. You can find me on TikTok. You can find me on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. The channel name and everything is at FPL MattDay, the same as the tag that you can see here on the screen. What an incredible stream. We reviewed a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30 teams. Hope you enjoyed it. Love that. I tell you what, I'm going to do this exact same stream again, but for when it's like a wild card type of week. So yeah, I'm glad you all loved it and enjoyed it. It's been a crazy stream. We did about 10 teams an hour. Good luck, everyone, for game week 1. Pulisic needs to get to bed. It's so late. I need to get to bed, but I need to make sure my team's locked in. Don't forget the deadline. We're only a few hours away from it now. So yeah, good luck, everyone. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, I hope your teams have a good season, whoever you support. Hope your FPL teams all do well, and I look forward to sharing plenty of content throughout the season. Thanks, everyone. I'm FPL MattDay. Hope you enjoyed this video. Gotta go that AI, mate. Trust the robots. I will see you all in the next one, everyone. Thanks so much for all of the support. Bye for now. And thanks for all these great comments. I love it. Really appreciate it. And yeah, I'll chat to you all throughout the season. Bye for now.